She and Anna. In the panic room. Let's shake off the blues with the panic room. Let's shake off the blues with the panic room.
With us, we have a very special day planned for everyone in store today. So Anna, without further ado, why don't you tell them what we got in store?
Of course, why not? So today we're having someone really special in the studio. Maybe you've probably seen him at least once roaming around the uni corridors. And his all-time hobbies include staying healthy, going to bed at 10, and making people, students in our university, going for supplementary exams. Welcome our all-time favorite Dan Adkins.
Thank you.
So I think we should start the show with a game. A very interesting game, which was designed, by the way, specifically for you. So the game, So the game is called Two Lies and One Truth. The rules are very simple. All you have to do is give us 3 statements. 2 of them have to be the lies, and 1 of them has to be the truth. Later on, the audience members will decide which one is which. So let's get the ball rolling. Let's start with 3 statements.
Okay, and I do have to ask, given the promotional shot I did, if I say the lies, do I get an electric shock?
You might.
You
Wait
might.
for it.
Fair warning.
Wait for it.
Okay, so 2 lies and a truth. When I was a child, I burned down my parents' house.
We're all just kind of taking that in, aren't we? Jesus, did you have to do that? Okay, that's statement 1.
When I was a teenager, I used to be a drag racer.
You're just a rebel, Dan. You were just a rebel.
And once in my life, I was almost hit by an F5 tornado.
Okay.
All right, interesting. So let's start with the first one. Can you actually believe that this man wearing this pink lovely shirt could actually burn
Twice as formal.
somebody's house? Please clap if you think so.
Alright? No one believes it. Okay, Dan, why don't you tell us the supposed story behind this lie or truth?
Okay, this is actually a lie. The house actually didn't burn down, but that was only due to the quick thinking of my parents. When I was about 4 years old, I liked to play with electronics, and I found the antenna leads on the back of our television set, and I stuck them in the electrical outlet, causing the TV set to explode across the room and light the carpet on fire.
This is G's mom carpet. Don't. She's just focused on that. So our second statement.
Our second statement was about you being a drag racer. It's called. I can't really put this in my.
You guys
head.
picture
Just,
Dan as a drag racer right there, big wheel, burning rubber. Okay.
Especially if you've seen me driving 40 kilometers an hour on the back road.
This is Silicon Oasis just helping children cross the road kind of thing. It's great.
Don't tell me it's the truth. I mean, of course, it's much better than burning your friend's house, but still, tell me the story behind this.
Yeah, actually, this is the truth.
Whoa, that's a badass.
In high school, I had already taken every academic subject offered by my school by my freshman year. So my last 2 years of school, I ended up taking electives, which included taking 4 periods a day of auto shop. I actually came out of school as a certified auto mechanic, and I like to build my own race cars. So during high school, I had a Plymouth Duster with a 340 and a big Holley dual feed double pump 650 CFM carburetor.
Nobody has any idea what that means.
So I could run a quarter mile in about 14 seconds with that. And then once I was an adult and could afford a nicer car, I got a 70 Dodge Challenger RTSE with a 426 Hemi and big dual carter carbs, and I could run a 10-second quarter mile.
And Dan, what do you drive currently?
I have a little Peugeot 301.
Yeah, Dan, upgrade, dude. That's cool. Okay, moving on. I've heard from select few sources that you're very paranoid as a person. Is that true?
Yeah, I wouldn't use paranoid.
What would
I'd just
you
say
say?
security conscious.
Okay. Security.
There's a difference. Paranoid, you think that people are out to get you when they're really not. Security conscious, you understand that there are people who are out to get you and you're dealing with a reasonable threat.
I'm very security conscious. In fact, I have my own measurement. It's a tinfoil hat that I made by myself. It blocks out the sound. Do you want to try it on?
No, that's okay.
They could be watching. They could be watching.
I've got my own tinfoil hat.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Always safe. Always safe. All right. Why don't you tell us about your security consciousness?
Okay, well, I worked in the IT industry from the time I was 17 till the time I was 38. And in that time, I learned a tremendous amount about IT security. I actually got a certification in it. I have run into a situation of identity theft on more than one occasion. And I know that the U.S. National Security Agency is monitoring all traffic that goes over the internet. So, yes.
The Illuminati, sure.
But, well, not the Illuminati, but the NSA. And there are also organizations that pay hackers to steal credit card numbers, banking information, things like that. It's big business now. You can actually go out.
It's big business now, just the promotion of
Dan's advertising.
Go for it.
You can go out right now and you can buy a zero-day exploit that you can use to hack into people's systems for about $25,000 or $30,000.
That would be great to check up on your exes, see how they're doing and shit, right?
Exactly.
Be cool.
So I do have a very structured security system. I run the Linux operating system. Everything I do online is set up in a virtual machine, so it's not in my main operating system. I use a completely anonymous virtual private network, and then within that I use the Tor network, which is another layer of being anonymous, to connect to any site where I'm going to put in banking information or anything like that.
Redtube.com, for example, right?
so many layers of
Yeah.
so many layers
Don't
of
visit RedTube, not quite my thing.
More of a process, man. Okay, cool. Alright, here we go.
so many layers of privacy. Does it have something to do with your maybe childhood fears?
Where does it come from?
Where does it come from? Exactly.
It just comes from knowing what hackers are doing. When I worked in the industry, in the companies I was in, we were constantly having to deal with hackers, especially when I was working for Visa. We had credit card information on everybody who holds a Visa card anywhere in the world, and every transaction, Visa, MasterCard, or American Express, that was done over the VisaNet. We were dealing with upwards of $4 billion a day of transactions, and we had to be extremely careful with security, because if you could hack Visa, you could be a billionaire in a day.
It's crazy. I was taking this all in like it's Dan Adkins. What is he on about? It's great. It's great. But let's get a bit more personal though.
But you mentioned childhood fears.
Exactly.
Childhood fears,
Tell us
yeah.
more about this.
Only have one, and still deal with it, and that's fear of falling from high places. Not fear of heights. I have a private pilot's license. I go up, I fly. No
It's
problem.
coming down. That's the problem.
Yes, it doesn't stop at the bottom. Actually,
Okay.
It's not the
good.
it's not the falling that hurts you. That's actually
Yeah.
pretty cool. But
That's actually really cool. Okay.
but ever since I was a child, I had a fear of falling from high places. I get to take out is Naked Pizza, because
Okay.
they actually make a vegan pizza.
Oh,
With no cheese, and that's quite good. But other than that, a typical lunch for me, I've got some tomatoes, some broccoli, maybe like today was some hummus with chickpeas, mixed in with it, and some kale, or might have quinoa, lentils, and a piece of whole grain bread, something like that.
I got like Burger King for lunch, mate.
Yeah.
I don't know why you.
It's not that I didn't used to eat that way.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, from the time I was 8 years old until the time I was 42, my diet consisted almost entirely of Mountain Dew, M&Ms, and fast food, specifically Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and KFC.
America!
Yeah. Yeah, I had an absolutely crap diet. The reason I changed was when my daughter was born, I realized if I wanted to be around when she graduated, I had to change my diet, because otherwise I wasn't ever going to survive. And I did. Going from drinking Mountain Dew as my only liquid to drinking only water is huge.
Dude, that takes a lot of courage. It's full of surprises, isn't it?
It's great for weight too. I dropped from 90 kilos to 73.
Jesus Christ, with 93 kgs. I don't think it's in my future to become like a vegan, but I'll keep it as an option, I guess, one day.
Too late. It's never too late. So
It's not too late. But we want to know, do you actually ever pay attention? Because you are said to be a very smart guy, and we're going to try and find this out. Dan, do you know how to kill a shark?
Sorry, to kill a shark?
Kill a shark?
Yeah, there are several ways.
I was hoping you'd say no. You're a shark food.
Yeah. One of the easiest ways is just stop it from swimming, because sharks have to keep moving to keep water going across their gills.
Because I'm going to remember that when something like Jaws is coming at me, just keep swimming.
Knifing it through the eye or through the roof of the mouth works. Or
why do you know this?
I'm also a scuba diver. The other thing is, if the shark is small enough that you can do it, if you flip a shark upside down, it goes into a state like it's asleep.
It's a turtle.
We don't have pens like that.
It basically.
I'll write this down. Take notes, people.
Yeah, it basically hypnotizes a shark. Literally, if you can flip them over on their back, they just stop.
Just like a turtle. Who knew?
Yeah.
Okay, well, here we go. We got a few words. Teenagers, everyone in this room, all the college students will know. I'm going to hold it up. We're going to and you're going to try and tell us what it means. Anna, do you want to go first?
Yes.
What's our first word?
Twerking.
Twerking.
Yes.
What is twerking, Dan?
Okay, well, I think Alan Thicke could tell you what twerking is or what Miley Cyrus did to him.
What did she do? I'm not aware of
We're not aware, Dan. Why don't you tell us?
Yes.
A visual demonstration would be good. Anyone want to see that? He didn't sign up for that.
Yeah, he didn't sign up for that.
Okay, we have hashtag TBT.
TBT. Got no idea. I don't
Alright,
Twitter.
we have some people in the front. Hashtag TBT. What's the answer? Throwback Thursdays, Dan. That's
Okay.
when you upload a photo from your childhood or from back in the day with you and your boys.
Okay.
You should upload one. We should try and get like that on Instagram.
Yeah.
I follow you on Instagram,
I don't exist on social media.
What is your plan of attack if the zombie apocalypse, say, happens tonight? So let me set the scenario for you, right? You're at home today, let's say 9 o'clock. Where will you be?
Okay, I'll be at home.
Follow him, you'll be at home.
Yeah.
Okay, you're 9 o'clock, you got the TV on, CNN's playing, they're not talking about Kim and Kanye this time.
Yeah.
Right?
Actually, I have a TV. I only use it for watching movies off my computer. I actually have no TV station connected.
I've got one more word then, if you mention Dad, what is Netflix and chill?
Being heavily into tech, I know what Netflix is. It's a streaming video service that's basically put all of the video rental stores out of business.
That
You
is
need
not-
CNN, don't forget.
But that's not like the sexiest way, like, hey, girl, do you want to come around my house? Let's stream some videos on TV and we'll talk about some stuff. Zombie apocalypse, back to what we were saying. So, okay, it's 9 o'clock, you're at home. Okay, let's say on your pop-up, something comes up saying emergency news flash, zombie outbreak has broken out there. We know you live in Silicon Oasis.
Yeah.
clearly done our research. What floor do you live on? No, this is crucial. This is not for her. This is not for her.
Yeah.
What floor? Just you don't need to tell me the apartment number. I'll guess.
I live on the 8th floor of a building.
8th floor of a building. Okay, so say you've heard this. It's 9 o'clock in the night. What do you do?
Okay. Amazingly, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control.
He's just full of facts.
They actually put out a manual on surviving the zombie apocalypse.
Dan, do it with me. America.
I am so not American.
I know you're Canadian, but it's fun and mistaken. I watch South Park.
Yes. So, surviving a zombie apocalypse. First thing you have to do is get away from where people are. Okay, so I grab my, to use a nice term, the old crap kit. I used to live in California, and living there, and also living in Texas, there were natural disasters all the time.
Yeah. of course.
So if you were smart, you had a emergency kit that would last you for anywhere from 3 days to maybe 2 or 3 weeks
What's in your kit?
for a disaster. So I've got camping supplies, tent, backpack, food, dried food, water, other survival equipment. When I was in the States, of course, I had a firearm in there, but you can't do that here.
Of course. America.
So,
Don't patronize me.
yeah. So grab the kit, throw it in the back of the car, immediately head out to a remote location, somewhere out in the empty quarter would be.
Dan,
a
can I
good
just
place.
stop you there real quick? You
Yeah.
said you grab the kit and you go down to get in the car.
Yeah.
But have you ever seen a zombie movie? Like the elevators never work, dude.
Yeah.
Like you're on the 8th floor. How are you gonna get down?
We see. I don't ever take the elevator anyway. As anybody who's seen me on campus can attest, I always take the stairs.
That's foolproof.
That's
Okay.
true, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, so while everybody's panicking trying to get down the elevators and the zombies are attacking them, I go down the stairs out the side, they never see me.
Okay. Thanks for being a part of our show. Give it up one last time for Dan Adkins.